Carol Anderson, Chair at Ibrox Pride, thank you so much for joining us today. Ahead of obviously the Rainbow Laces campaign, we thought it would be really great to touch base with you guys just to see how you're getting on. So firstly, how have Ibrox Pride been getting on this year?
So it's great to join you. Thanks very much for bringing me on today. It's been a weird year, as you can probably imagine. So we've been in touch online as a committee, but unfortunately we've been able to meet for most of the time because of everything relating to the pandemic. So all the thoughts and ideas we had about getting the group together and building our membership in face-to-face events has had to pause. But we've been doing a few different virtual events online. So we were part of Sport Pride in June, and that was organised by German football LGBT fans groups, and they brought together fans groups from across Europe. And we're a member of Pride in Football, which is a UK-based LGBT fans members group. And we've had a few virtual prides that we've sent some virtual messages to that have gone on, such as I think Manchester and also Newcastle. So it's been good to be part of that community. And so fans groups are doing what they can to support each other and keep the communication going when we can't be in the grounds, which is just the most difficult thing for us all.
Mm-hmm. Ibrox Pride has been going for a couple of years now. So do you think your profile amongst the community has really started to increase now?
I think so, and we actually know from our social media that we put out posts and messages that people are often getting in touch with us now online saying, how can I be a member? Can you add me to your mailing list? And we're going to send out a survey to our members over the next period of time just to get their views and what they want us to focus on, and when we can actually get together and plan more events for hopefully for next season, or maybe if I was really optimistic, the summer just before we stop.
Fingers crossed. And the new press looks great, by the way.
It's beautiful. Yeah, we're really for the new design.
Brilliant. So obviously we are chatting now because Stonewalls Rainbow Laces campaign is on at the minute, and the club will be marking it the weekend of the 6th. So can you just talk us a little bit about why these campaigns are so important?
Yeah, I mean, there's still a bit of stigma, quite a lot of stigma, certainly in the men's professional game, about players not feeling able to be themselves if they're gay or bi. There's still ongoing media speculation that we read about players who may be gay or not. And it's strange because you can contrast that. There's much more acceptance in the women's game. But we still know that often LGBT people feel less included in sport, not just football, but across different types of sport. And they worry about being themselves or engaging in sporting activities. So Rainbow Laces is an important element of helping people to encourage them to engage in sporting activities, whether that's just as an amateur or be part of clubs like Rangers. And it's trying to show that actually it's a great way for clubs to show their support for diversity and inclusion. It's been, I think the Rainbow Laces campaign, because it's been going for quite a number of years now and there's been research done into its effectiveness, it's very obvious that fans now recognise Rainbow Laces for what it is, and that it gives clubs a great platform for showing their commitment to LGBT equality. And it's also shone a light on the work that still needs to be done.
Great. And for the viewers who haven't seen, the club will be marking Rainbow Laces the weekend of the 6th. The first team are going to be training in some special branded shirts, and the women's team are also going to be warming up in the shirts as well. So great to see that kind of unification and celebration there. So why do you think it is so important for your club to get behind these campaigns?
I think Rangers has already shown its commitment through the Everyone Anyone campaign, which really is a fantastic platform to build on all of our diversity and inclusion work. And so focus on LGBT equality is an important part of that. It shows that everyone is welcome at Rangers, and we're all part of the same great football family of a great club. I think when I think back at the Take the Knee campaign, which has had so much widespread support this year, I guess our vision with Ibrox Pride would be that we'd like to see homophobia be as unacceptable as racism in the game. And so it's about us being able to spread that level of awareness and for people to take homophobia, bi and transphobia as seriously as racism, and look to see what they can do as supporters and as clubs to stamp that out. And football clubs like Rangers have such a great reach into their communities and such a great influence that it's a great opportunity for clubs to show their support and really to support changing attitudes over time. I mean, you don't change society and attitudes overnight, But I think there's a great opportunity for us to use the Anyone campaign and our ongoing work with the club to start to improve lives for LGBT people and especially for LGBT Rangers supporters.
Absolutely. And you've seen firsthand as well some of the work that the foundation does to promote equality in the LGBT community, especially with children and education. Why do you think that's so important as well?
Well, I think young people have often shown that you're not born with a set of attitudes or discriminatory attitudes. So you can acquire that during your life. But I think young people are genuinely interested and like to learn, like to meet and learn about new and different things. And certainly the work that I've seen Rangers and the club carrying out in schools, engaging young people in conversations about difference and diversity I think is really groundbreaking. And I think it helps young people to grow up feeling that they can be themselves, that they can succeed and learn and develop, but they can also support their friends and their peers who may be different to them. I think it's a great opportunity to build people who are confident in themselves and who can be leaders in their communities and just show that the difference and diversity is a strength.
Absolutely. And for any viewers who are maybe hearing of Ibrox Pride for the first time watching this, is there any information you'd want to send to them?
So you can find us on social media. So we are at Ibrox Pride on Twitter, and we're ibroxpride@gmail.com if you want to drop us an email, and we've got Facebook presence. So we'd really love for anyone who would like to join us to show support, whether you're LGBT plus or just you want to be a supporter. We'd really love you to get in touch. We're really delighted with the support we've had from the club. So Mark Haitley, as a club ambassador, has been a really strong supporter of Ibrox Pride at previous events. And Amy McDonald, the women and girls manager, again, has also committed to our support. So we're really proud of the support we have from Rangers. I think it's a great working relationship we have. And we're really keen for Rangers fans across the city and across the world to get in touch with us to be part of us.
Brilliant. Well, it's been great to catch up, Carol. Thank you so much. And fingers crossed, hopefully we'll all be back in Ibrox soon.
Hope so. Thank you very much.
Thank you.